Good lord lady, what the hell is wrong with you? Do you have a death wish or something?
I'm sorry, you need to take me with you. I need to get home and I have no idea where I am.
Who even are you?
I don't know, I can't think straight. Just please let me come with you.
Okay fine, but please get in the back. No offense, but you reek of vomit, and, blood too.
Whatever works for you. Thank you so much.
I swear, as the years go on, the people of this city get crazier and crazier. Lord help us all.
What road is this that we're on?
We're on Skyline Boulevard. Why?
This is Skyline Boulevard? Great, we're near my house. Here. Please take me to this address.
Okay then.
Thank you very much.
So, what exactly are you doing this out at this hour anyway, especially without a mode of transportation?
Okay, well, you see, normally when a stranger asks me a question, I just respond with I don't know. But this time, I actually don't know. Before this, I was sitting in my room reading. I was looking after my mom's friend's daughter, who came into my room and introduced herself. I sort of shooed her off, and then I suddenly woke up on the road in a big puddle of my defecation. It was really gross, but I have no idea how I got out here. Something must have happened to me.
Do you smoke or intake any form of grass?
Sure, sometimes, but I wasn't at the time. It's not like that. Something else had to happen to me. You're not a cop, are you?
Me? A cop? Oh, no way. I just know how teenagers like you can be, and how various substances like leaves can end up having you guys telling the most wild stories. I was your age too.
Yeah, I know, but it's legal, don't worry. But as I said, I really was just simply reading a book in my room when this happened.
Alright, fine. Hey, I think we're almost there now.
Great.
Muni, I'm here.
Oh my god, you're awake. And you're back to color.
Where the hell am I?
Calm down, sir, you're here in the hospital. We honestly wouldn't think you were going to make it. Your condition was quite extraordinary.
I have to get out of here and back home immediately.
Sir, I need you to sit back down and relax. We don't yet know what condition you are in. We will let you know when you are good to do. In the meantime, I will check out your stats. What does it look like, nurse?
I really don't know. I've never seen anything like it.
Let me take a look. Great Scott, what is this?
Thanks again for the lift. Hello? It's me, Muni. Hello? It's me, your daughter Muni. Hello, Mom, are you there? It's me, Muni. Hello? Anybody? Mom, are you in here? Where is everyone? Nobody's here. Everybody's gone. How long have I been away? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Done. 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 Done.
Once again, Mr. What's your name?
The name is Felix.
Okay then, once again, Mr. Felix, we're ever so surprised as well as grateful to see you awake. Your sudden recovery was very much a shocker.
So how did I get here anyway?
Well, apparently a couple ladies found you unconscious inside a house, and they called us to bring you here. As a matter of fact, they're actually here to see you now. Come on in, he's in here.
Oh wow, he sure has his color back all right. This is a miracle.
Yes it is. What's even weirder is that we looked over his statistics, and apparently there's absolutely nothing wrong with him. His heart, his head, and all of his other vital organs are still in perfect condition, and his body is fine. It's as if nothing ever happened.
And you guys can't seem to figure out what could have caused his condition from before?
Well, the fact that he shows no sign of infection or anomaly anywhere within his body is making it extremely difficult, but we will continue to examine this case for a reason. But for now, he is actually free to go, as there is nothing that needs to be done at this moment.
Okay, well, I hope we figure something out. But I am just glad to see that he is back to normal now, and I am glad he is okay. In the meantime, we will take him home.
Well, it looks like somebody found their daughter. That makes one of us, I guess. Well, it seems like you're okay now, so I will drive you home. Come on.
What was that? Oh yeah, okay, sure, let's go.
well, I'm glad that you will be returning home safe and sound. I bet your parents are probably very worried about you, and they will be ever so happy to see you again.
Actually, I don't really have parents. I'm actually living on my own right now.
Oh, so you moved out of their house? Okay, well, I'm sure they will still be happy to know that you are okay, once we tell them the good news.
No, you don't get it. I literally don't have any parents. At least, not anymore. I haven't had them since I was 16.
Wait, you're telling me you lost your parents? How so? What happened? Oh, sorry for asking. It's probably personal.
What? Oh no. Don't worry about it. I don't mind telling you. You see, when I was born, I was raised by my parents, who were quite literal cold-blooded savages. My parents always had beef with someone, and they would always settle the dispute with force. They weren't afraid to approach anybody, they weren't afraid of what they were wearing. They weren't afraid of what would come of them, they weren't afraid of how they were seen together, and, as far as I'm concerned, they really weren't afraid of much of anything else. My parents were always the stereotypical badass motherfuckers that you would do best to keep your distance from. And that was just their lifestyle at the time I was born. They would always go on a complete and utter rampage out on the streets of San Francisco, and anytime they were in a car, the cops always seemed to be out to get them. They were almost unstoppable. Almost, that is. They were soon placed on the most wanted list in the Bay Area. Pretty soon, the cops would start going out to get them any time of day. Anything they would do, they would get away with, it seemed. Despite the efforts of law enforcement to come put an end to them, they always seemed to find a way to escape. That is, until one day, when they finally crossed the line. One of the neighbors had made that sad and sorry mistake of letting their dog use the bathroom on their yard. And while it is a pet peeve to the people the yard belongs to, my parents, as you would probably guess by now, decided to take this matter into their own hands. Literally. Later on that same day, my mother and father broke into that man's house, and decided to teach him a lesson about watching his pet. From what I had heard, they went in there to assassinate him personally by both strangling him and stabbing him in the chest at the same time, until his final breath, and, well. My parents were then found guilty of charges of murder as well as several other crimes they had committed in the past. It was at this point when I can say they were finally caught. The ruling of the court's decision had them sentenced to capital punishment for everything they had done and all the lives they had endangered. Their threat was finally at its end. Supposedly, I have been told that they died on the electric chair together. I don't know how they managed it, but that's what was believed to have happened. Either way, the morning they had gone in for their execution, they didn't tell me what was going on, and therefore they never returned home that day as they were expected to. However, at that point I was old enough to suspect what might have happened. In the end, that was the last time I was ever going to see them, and now, for the past 5 years now, I've been living on my own in my parents' old house. Their bedroom is still there, however I've cleared it out because their stuff holds too many memories. So now, I just have this big empty room in the upstairs of my house, and I don't know what to do with it.
Ah, well, I'm deeply sorry you had to go through that. It must have been horrible to hear about.
Yes. And the worst part is, growing up with my parents in their savage lifestyle had rubbed off on me a bit, and I have in some way found myself living in their footprints a bit. Being someone who takes risks dangerously and lives life on the edge is pretty freaking awesome, but I'm really afraid if it might end up being the end of me one day, just like them. Well, here I am.
Yes, well, it was nice to meet you, Felix. And once again, me and Mrs. Stanthers are both ever so grateful that you made it out of your condition okay. Hey, before you go, Here is my contact information. If something ever goes on or you need anything, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'm here for you, okay?
Oh, thank you so very much. And thank you for taking me home. It was nice meeting you too.